What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some Dragon Ball FighterZ open beta. In the background you're just gonna see some practice stuff that I was doing, just because the matchmaking for PvP is sort of whack for the most part. It'll probably be perfect in the actual game itself, so let's move on. First, I just want to talk about the graphics of the game. The graphics of the game look really nice. I was expecting something more, not as graphically appealing to how it looks right now. I was expecting something more, I guess, pixelated? I guess is the best word to describe it, but it's not. It's actually quite smooth. There's a lot of shading on I guess every character, and it sort of fits really nicely. The cinematics sort of improve the already graphical design of the game even further, just because when you do like a super that takes 3 key bars, or you transform as like into golden freeze, I should say, it zooms in and it sort of looks really nice. It sort of looks like it's something like right out of the anime itself in some way, you know. Seeing like Super Saiyan 3 Goku Kamehameha looks super cool because it zooms up in his face as he's charging up the Kamehameha to hit whoever he's playing against. It's quite nice. Seeing Golden Frieza pop up is quite nice as well. And everyone has their ultimates. They all look quite nice, I'm not gonna lie. The button inputs and stuff, they don't feel right on the controller for obvious reasons, because I feel like this game is, since it's a fighter, most fighters are played on a gamepad for whatever console or PC or whatever you need. But playing through the practice stuff, there's a lot of intricate button sequences that you sort of need to memorize and sort of teach yourself in some kind of way. Because trying it on a controller, it doesn't fit really. It gets a bit annoying, I should say, because you could use the D-pad itself or the analog stick. Personally, I prefer the D-pad for fighting games, unless it's like Storm or something, but that's a different game for a different time. Moving back to what I was saying, I feel like you really need a game pad for this, because as you can see on screen right now, I'm trying my heart out just to fire out a Kamehameha at Krillin, and I just can't for some reason. But maybe that's just my amateur mistake, but I just feel like a gamepad is absolutely necessary for this game, just because there's so many intricate combos, team combos, solo combos that you can do to practically take away 50 HP at one point from your opponent's health bar, which can give you the advantage in a fight. So I just feel like a gamepad is absolutely necessary for this game. And some of my personal stuff, like my absolutely personal stuff that I wanted for this game, I wanted it to have more of a Budokai feel. You know, back on PS2, playing Budokai 1, 2, and 3, and there was Infinite World, I think, as well. It was quite nice seeing that sort of 3D platformer type fighting game. I would prefer something like that over this game any day. I guess that's just I don't really like 2D fighters that much. I'm more of a 3D fighters kind of guy. Hopefully they do make like a 3D fighting game of, I guess, any kind of Dragon Ball or whatever game they have. But it would be quite nice to see something more in the Budokai feel. But that's besides the point. Personally, I feel like it's just a reskin. Well, most people can argue it is just a reskin of Marvel vs. Capcom, but in Dragon Ball Z style. I sort of don't really like that feel to it, because every time I've played the game, I'm like, ugh, I don't really like Marvel vs. Capcom, and it sort of gives off the vibe of that game. Even though it's a totally different game, it plays differently for the most part, I would like to say. I haven't really played any of the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff, but personally, I think it plays a lot different. You're rewarded for for being offensive. You're not so much... There's not much reward in being just super defensive. You know, you gotta play your offense much more in this, and whoever gets the upper hand in that offensive fight sort of has that person gets the control of the game, I should say. And it's rewarding, you know, seeing you 3-stock someone, you know. It feels nice to see, like, oh, I have my Goku, my Krillin, my Frieza up, and I took down your team of 3 with my half-health Goku at the very end. Or, like, my half-health team in total. And comboing your team supports makes the game just look really nice. Yet, personally, I still feel like there's too much Marvel vs. Capcom, like, in the behind the scenes of the game than I want, personally. But I don't really know if I am gonna be getting this at all, because I feel like I need to invest in a gamepad to play this game to its full capacity. You know, the game doesn't feel 100% there with just a regular base controller. And I'm sort of ranting right now about getting a gamepad in order to play this game to the fullest. But that's just my opinion. Overall, the game feels fun, it's very intricate, it looks really nice, but it gets held back for some of the things that I did mention with the gamepad, sort of the Marvel vs. Capcom feel to it. And I guess that's basically it. I'm most likely not getting this. I'm gonna pass this year's of Dragon Ball and just stick to other games. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Sorry if I went on a bit ranty at some parts, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.